Salvete omnes. This is Magistra Abelseth, Ms. Abelseth, and in this video I'm going over the Geography Part 4 translation assignment, and I'm also going to be going over the Geography Vocabulary Study instructions. So first, the Geography Part 4 assignment. You'll be using these vocabulary words for reference. Est, she, he, or they singular, or it is. Sunt, they plural are. In, which means in. Et, which means and ubi, which means where. You'll also be seeing the goddess Juno, queen of the gods, the god Jupiter, king of the gods, the goddess Minerva, goddess of strategic warfare and weaving crafts, the god Pluto, the god of the dead, and Cerberus, Pluto's dog. You'll also be seeing these places. Hispania, Roman Hispania, which is modern Spain. Roman Gallia, which is modern France. Roman Italia, which is modern Italy. Roman Africa, which is modern, in the area of modern Tunisia, Algeria, that part of northern Africa. The Roman Pontus Euxinus, which is today the Black Sea. Roman Asia, which is today modern Turkey. Judea, which is modern Israel. Some notes about the pronunciations of these words. The J and the I were the same letter for a very long time and didn't differentiate until after the fall of Rome. So when we're speaking in Latin, we pronounce this Judea. When we're speaking in Latin, we pronounce this Juno and we pronounce this Jupiter. But when we're saying their names in English, we say Juno and we say Jupiter with that J sound. Another pronunciation note is the C, which is always a K in Latin. So in Latin, his name is Cerberus. In English, we would say Cerberus. In Latin, Cerberus. In English, Cerberus. Another pronunciation note is with the letter V. The V and the U were also the same letter for a very long time. So when we pronounce her name in Latin, we say Minerva. When we pronounce her name in English, we say Minerva. All right, I'm going to go through the first 3 translation exercises on each of these slides to give you a start, and then the rest of them I want you to do on your own. Okay, ubi est Cerberus. This is where is Cerberus. Number 2, Cerberus est in Asia. Cerberus is in Asia. Number 3, ubi sunt Juno et Jupiter. Where are Juno and Jupiter? Now I want you to note that we're using the plural sunt and the plural are. There's only one Juno and there's only one Jupiter, but altogether there's 2, and that makes our verb plural. Going English to Latin. Where are Pluto and Cerberus? Ubi sunt Pluto et Cerberus. Number 2, Pluto and Cerberus are in Asia. In Latin, Pluto, spelling, okay. Pluto et Cerberus sunt in Asia. Number 3, where is Juno? In Latin, ubi est Juno. Okay, now this est, I already mentioned that sunt is plural, est is singular. The other grammar piece that I wanted to remind you of is that these are both what's called third person. Sunt is third person plural, and est is third person singular. We're talking about people that are not participating in the conversation, and that's what makes this in third person. If you have additional questions about this assignment, please let me know. Geography Part 4 is due Monday the 28th by 11:59 p.m. Now let's talk about the vocabulary study. This is what's called a goal zero. Since this is the first time that you're doing a goal zero, I've given the words to everybody and I want everyone to do the same words. In the future, once I know you know how to do this, then I'll be giving you a longer list of words and you can pick between 15 and up to 40, however many words you want to work on memorizing. The scoring is kind of like golf. You don't want points. So the way this works is that uh, in theory, in a physical classroom, you would swap papers, and the other person would say the Latin word ne, and then you would say particle, question mark, because ne literally means question mark. It just makes the sentence into a question. It doesn't really translate into English. And you get it right off the bat, didn't even have to think about it, 0 points lost. Now, let's say that your partner says prope, and you have to think about it for a minute, and it's like, a preposition nearby, maybe? That's a 1. You weren't really super duper confident. You had to kind of think about it. That's a 1. Now, if your partner says quid and you go, uh, uh, and your partner gives you a hint, it relates to something else in the sentence. And you go, oh, it's a relative pronoun and it means what? That's a 2. So if you need a hint, or there's a long pause, or if you only get it partly correct, so if you knew that it meant what, but you said it was a preposition instead of a pronoun, that would be a 2. And then if your partner goes said, and you go, oh, adjective, and that's just completely wrong. So if it's completely wrong, or you really don't know, and you don't have an answer, then that's a 3. At the bottom of the page, you calculate your total score. So we add these up. 1 plus 2 plus 3. That equals 6. When I go to put it in the grade book, I start with 100 points. I subtract 6, and the answer is 94. So your grade in the grade book goes in as a 94%. You can also do these by yourself. If you want to quiz yourself, highlight the boxes that have the information you're supposed to memorize, change your background color to black, and now you can't see the words anymore. So you look at ne and you think to yourself, particle, question mark. And then you highlight the boxes where it's supposed to be, and there you go. That shows you the answer, particle, question mark. And then you can make your score. Now, if you do your first attempt and you get a score that you're happy with, turn it in, you're done. If you're not happy with your score in the first attempt, take some time to study and try again. You can try again as many times as you want until you get a score that you're happy with. You can print out multiple copies, you can make an extra copy on your computer, whatever it takes. I don't need to know what your worst score was. I do want to know what your best score was. Your best score is what's going to go in the grade book. If you have questions about this, please let me know. The deadline for the vocabulary study is October 5th at 11:59 p.m. So you have plenty of time to study the vocabulary as much as you need to get the score that you want to get.